Hey, good morning, everybody. Eric West here, HawaiiRealEstate.org. Welcome to the channel. And if you're new, I'm all about teaching you everything there is to know about Hawaii and its real estate, but you can't find in the listing. And today, I'm coming to you live at literally, ready? Come on, watch. It is 5. Let me get it to work. Come on, 5:56 a.m. right there. 5:56 a.m. And I'm going to share with you my new morning routine, which is jumping in the ice bath. Now, I know this has kind of been a trend lately, but we did some research. We just kind of dug in, and we got super inspired by some other folks out there, and thought to ourselves, you know what? Because we have such beautiful weather here in Hawaii, we need to acclimate a little bit, I think, to the cold because it's super healthy. So we just get so soft and spoiled here with the beautiful weather. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to show you my morning routine. First thing, I just woke up a few minutes ago, as you can tell from the grovelly voice and the puffy eyes. But anyway, I wanted to share. I wanted to share this with you real quick. I was a little hesitant because this is actually kind of an intense experience, especially if you haven't tried it before. It's harder than it looks. But anyway, I'm going to go for it. But real quick, I want to show you my setup here real quick in case you're curious. We have got the official freezer here that we ordered from Lowe's. Of course, it took a little while to get here from on Maui. Had to wait about a month and a half. Got a Whirlpool. Got sort of a larger one because, you know, we're taller. We're all over 6 foot, me and the boys. Well, Hunter's almost there. The freezer is lined, I should say sealed, with this special caulking. There's all kinds of videos you can watch about it. And yes, we're very hygienically conscious. We've got the filter in there. We have another ozonator coming. I guess if you have an ozonator, you don't have to change your water but once every 3 or 4 months. But right now I'm putting, check it out, mineral Dead Sea salt from the Dead Sea. Ancient minerals. We have some magnesium bath flakes in there. And then over here we have a temperature controller, essentially, that turns the freezer on and off so it maintains a certain temperature. So we have it right at 40 degrees. So we're not quite at freezing because we don't want to be breaking ice up first thing in the morning. But obviously before we get in the plunge, we unplug everything because we don't want it to be, you know, that stimulating. Take out the filter. There we go. Set that right there on the towel. All right. And then we prepare ourselves mentally, because this is a little bit of a mental challenge, let me tell you. All right, so I'm going to set the tripod down here. I'm going to get the camera angle done. And in the meantime, just so you can ponder the shirt, right? Maui no ka oi. Maui is the best. Yes, ah. And ice baths are pretty amazing as well. So here we go. We are just going to send it. I'm by no means a professional at this. I'm not setting kind of world record. I'm literally just going to go in there and do my absolute best. And I'm going to stimulate the entire system. And I'm telling you, if you do this first thing in the morning, forget coffee, man. Let me tell you what. This will change your world. And then you drink coffee. Don't get me wrong. Okay. Here we go. Getting ready. And in the comments section, I'd love any support you have to offer. Help a brother out. Need some support. All right. Here we go. Remember, it is officially 6 a.m. Oh gosh, this watch. Okay, here we go. 6 a.m. First thing in the morning. Here we go. Now my big question for doing this is, what am I going to talk about? For 5 minutes. While I'm in the ice bath. Because the key I have found to doing this is to deep breathe. Otherwise, your fight or flight system kicks in and you almost get a panic breath. Which you don't want. You want to fight through the body's reaction. You want to fight through the pain and the shock and transform that into a form of, I believe, not I am in control, but everything is going to be okay. And to me, the spiritual side of this exercise is becoming okay with the pain in your life and knowing that we can transform that pain into a very simple thought. Everything is going to be okay. Because in the end, I believe that's true. I believe everything is going to be okay. And an ice bath to me is a way that you can face that every day in a small way. And then somehow the body and the mind and the spirit comes out of this stronger. And the science, of course, according to Andrew Huberman, which I enjoy some of his podcasts, they're a touch long. You think I'm long? Go listen to Andrew Huberman. Is that you get a sustained dopamine release for the next 4 to 6 hours that rivals any type of drug, nicotine, alcohol, you name it. So I'm like, sign me up for that. I'll take it. Free dopamine. And it builds the immune system, fires up the metabolism, helps you battle aging essentially, which we all need help with that. What time am I at? Oh, okay, hang on, I'm going to check it here. Oh, good morning. Thanks, app. Oh, it's 6:02. Oh, okay. It also helps, I've found, to listen to music while you're doing this. Of course, I don't have music going on right now, but if someone could please play some Is for me, a little Somewhere Over the Rainbow right now would be epic. There is a crossover point, I think. The initial shock, I think, is after 15 to 20 seconds, goes away. And then I believe at the 3-minute mark, you also enter into another phase of the pain subsiding. Did a contest the other day with a bunch of local kids, and I told them all, I said, hey, not all, I did, they all that were here, I said, if you can sit in here for 5 minutes, I got a Benjamin Franklin with your name on it. So I gave him $100 reward. But what was interesting, before I offered that, they were just going to try the ice bath, and they stuck a toe in or a hand in or a leg in, and it got right out right away. Like, oh, uncle, no can, too cold, rah, too cold. And so then I put out the incentive for the $100. Oh man, all of a sudden they turned into ice warriors. They were like the next Iceman. They transformed into like Wim Hof himself. And the first kid did a full 5 minutes, paid him $100. The next kid was like, oh, I'm gonna beat that kid. He goes 10 minutes. Justin goes 10 minutes, another $100. I'm like, oh man, I'm going broke. But anyway, the next kid, he goes in for 11 minutes, another $100. And then my son Dylan came in and just sent it. He went for 20 minutes. 20 minutes! So he schooled everybody. I don't know if I can do 20 minutes anytime soon. Right now I appear to be at 4 minutes. And I'm like looking forward to the head dunk plunge and the rebirth into warmth. Over here I've got the Patagonia vest waiting. I've got the beanie waiting. Now the key, one of the keys to this thing is you don't want to rewarm yourself in like a hot shower or a hot tub. You want your body to naturally rewarm itself. And that's part of the thermogenesis that creates the brown fat that is the mitochondrial brown fat that increases your metabolism. And for some reason it's good. So I'm hoping I can build up some of that brown fat. And the talking is taken away from some of the cold deep breathing, I should say. Yeah, cold breathing, Eric. It's cold. It's cold breathing. But let me tell you folks, I am wide awake. When I started this live, I was half asleep. I'm awake now, and I'm cold. All right, where am I at? Okay, I feel like that's 5 minutes. The last step is the head dunk. Now the Hana ranch hat's got to come off. We're going down. Going for about 30 seconds on that head dunk, by the way. Okay, we're out now. One of the things that you can do once you get out of the ice plunge, and this is straight from Wim Hof, I know it's going to look a little crazy, next to the ice thrower here, the axe thrower, the ice thrower, see my brain. Believe it or not, this helps for some reason. I don't know why. But when you get out, you just kind of do this. I guess in Hawaiian it would almost be a hookah. Play me some hookah music. But it helps re-stimulate, reinvigorate. Okay. Now we go towel. And you get some interesting feelings after you get out. It's hard to kind of explain, but there's definitely a euphoria. I felt even emotional, like I wanted to cry. I don't know, it's wild. It's some kind of a release that you get right after you get out. It's really good. Okay, so I'd like to put the clothes on as soon as possible because I am cold. Believe it or not, I'm cold. And the next thing that's going to happen in about a minute is I'm going to start shivering a little bit. What I've heard is that the blood rushes out of the core back to the extremities. The core then sends a signal to the brain, says we're cold, and then you start to shiver. So that's the next thing. I'm going to start shivering, which is okay. It feels good. But truly the next thing I'm going to do is make some coffee, because that's all I'm thinking about. That's a little painful. Coffee is like, right, the reward. And then the beanie, right? And so this is sort of like winter revisited. This is like, I kind of feel like, a frosty morning, getting ready to hit the slopes. But instead, we're getting ready to hit the slopes called the South Swell that just showed up this morning. And I think Dylan and Ryan are already on the water, so good for you guys. Little Patagonia, because nothing beats a Patagonia vest and some espresso. Lavazza, or will it be Illy, or could it be Brothers? I don't know. You tell me, what's better? Brothers, Illy, or Lavazza espresso coffee? Hit me in the comments. Let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. If you think I'm slightly nuts, yes, you know that I am. And I'm starting to shiver. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I got to get to the day. Got a beautiful set of showings in Laniapoko. Then we're going to sweep over to Wailuku, get a new listing, do about 1,000 text messages, about 200 phone calls. And thanking you guys for checking it out. Much love, much aloha from Maui, Maui no Kaoi. And let me know, guys, are you inspired to do an ice bath, to go for 10,000 steps, to drink some good water, to get to Maui? It's still early. I'm realizing that the brain, the synapses, they're still not there, mixed with the ice bath. Not a good time to go live, Eric. All right, guys. Thanks so much for checking it out. I appreciate it. Till next time, I shall return. I don't know where. I don't know when. I can promise you one thing. It'll be from the most beautiful place on planet Earth, the best lifestyle you could ever imagine. And, of course, if you're in the market to buy or sell any real estate, keep us in mind. Till next time, Eric West out. Yes, sir. Howdy, Dan. Now I'm Jack Frost, scraping it off my nose.